Hello, hello. Welcome to our November 2025 Akashic message. I am so excited to channel the Akashic, the creative energies for November. Before we do that, I always pull a card from my Wisdom Keepers Inner Guidebook by Dr. Rosie Aronson. These are based off of the 64 Gene Keys. And this is a way that I like to infuse my human design knowledge into my Akashic work because I do also have a lot of human design knowledge. So I drew the 52 for November. And as I was drawing, I always get messages. So I heard this, or when I shuffle the cards, I get messages. And so I heard the song, it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. And this kind of brought me to this message about getting out of our heads and getting into our bodies and being able to take action this month appropriately. I heard 2026 energy is coming in and wants you to take action, get going, get out of your head and let's go. However, the interesting thing is I drew the 52, which is all about restraint. And the city is stillness, like the highest energy. And so this energy is root energy, and root energy in human design is a pulsing motor. It does want us to move. And yet the 52 says that to really know what we need to do next, to really know what right action to take, to really get moving in the most resourceful way, we need to slow down and we need to stop and we need to take time. And so this is a month of taking action. However, we want to be taking calculated action. We want to be taking action that truly feels aligned for us. We don't want to be impulsive this month. We don't want to try to force or rush. So action, November is a month of action, but it's also a month of restraint. And it is through the moments when we slow down and take a pause and take a breath and give ourselves space and time to breathe that the most inspired next step will come in. So let's not force, let's not push or shove this month. Let's exercise some restraint and see where it takes us. All right, I am going to be opening the records. I do channel with my eyes closed, so just know that. And usually these are about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll see how long it goes today. See what the Akashic energies have to say for the month of November, keeping in mind this energy of restraint that I already shared with you. All right, the Akashic Records for the collective consciousness are now open. I'm calling in all of our angels, guides, ancestors, and anyone else for our highest, truest, and gentlest good only. And I would like to get some information about how we can use the energies of November 2025 this month to the best of our ability. What energies are on offer, and how can we use them the most creatively for our highest and truest good? So right away, I'm getting that coughing energy, and coughing usually signals release. Particularly, it usually signals throat or chakra releasing. So I'm getting that November is an energy, or November is a month of speaking up, speaking our truths, potentially becoming more visible in the work we do and our passions. If you are at all holding back on your beliefs out of fear, sharing your beliefs, sharing your truth as it feels aligned, of course. Again, this is not a month to force anything, but as it feels aligned, there's anything that you're holding back from truly speaking your truth and showing up as your most authentic self, November is a month to step deeper into authentic expression. from alignment, because like this 52 energy, we don't want to be forcing or rushing. So this isn't an invitation to, for instance, if you have a fear of speaking out about something and you feel like you should be speaking out about it because like that's the right thing to do, we don't want to be uh, forcing that. We don't want to be doing something because we think we should. But it is in these moments of restraint, in these moments of deep pause, where we will get the inspiration as a collective to let to make the space to figure out the steps necessary to express ourselves more in the ways that feel good for us. So just because you see someone telling you that you should be visible or you should be speaking out, or you should be doing this, or you should be, this isn't a month of shoulds. So get that word out of your vocabulary. If you are someone who uses should a lot, I should do that. I should do that. This is the way that things should be. Just forget about that word, because that word's honestly dumb. It's not, it doesn't serve when we are trying to move from a place of alignment, from self-trust. So real deep, authentic expression is on offer this month. It is something that is going to be really highlighted in the collective. You're going to be noticing this in our, at the collective level and in the news, in people continuing to voice their truths around things that are happening globally, things that are happening in the world, whether that is in a disagreement or in agreement. Yet the people who are going to be most successful at this, both globally at the larger scale, like national, international level, as well as in your communities, local communities, the people who are going to be most successful at this are going to be the people who are going to do it from that place of deep alignment, where they are taking that time to withdraw, taking that time to have the stillness and the rest and the restraint, because they know that they're forcing anything isn't going to lead them to success, and is probably actually going to lead to more challenges along the way. There's a lot of throat blocks being cleared collectively. Like there's a lot of people experiencing throat releasing right now. Not everybody is taking up the opportunity, because not everybody is aware necessarily of the energetics, but it is a theme that's going on, and it's really been a theme that's been going on this whole year in a variety of capacities, and we've been seeing that with a lot of the people speaking out more and more in different capacities and different spaces. And we have a question for you as we continue on in this reading, and that question is, who are you becoming? Who are you becoming? This is the second to the last month of this year. This is a 9-year collectively in numerology, and that means that this is a year of endings at a collective level. And 2026 is a 1 year, so that is an energy of new beginnings. And so this is a time to start asking yourself, who are you becoming? And you don't have to have the answer to that fully. You don't have to know exactly what that looks like, but it's something that we want you to consider. Because many of you, especially those of you tuned into this message, are very tuned into the energetic realm, and have been experiencing a lot of releasing this year in a variety of capacities. Um, and it's funny this is coming up because this was a conversation that Britta was having with some of the people on the call before she pressed record. So it's like in the air. Um, this has been a year of such release. And there's been a lot of things that people have been letting go of, whether they've been wanting to or not. It's kind of been, things have been, a lot of you tuning in have felt like you've had no choice but to let go of certain elements, certain ways of being. That it's been very frustrating because many of you, not all of you, but many of you tuning into this have wanted to hold on. And you've kind of had to like, the universe has kind of had to pound it out of you, like just let go, let the fuck go. And not all of you have wanted to do that with so much ease, and it's taken a lot of it's taken a lot for you to really surrender. So a lot has been taken away from you this year, many of you in the collective, and whether you have liked it or not. And that can be very painful. And it has been very painful. And honor that pain as it comes up. Because grieving is a process. And yet, as you release what no longer serves, you leave room for new energy to come in. And 2026 energy is creeping in. It's not here fully yet. It won't be fully here until January 1st, 2026. And yet, time is also a construct. And so, who's to say when 2026 energy can actually come in fully? We will say that it is starting to emerge collectively. It's starting to be felt collectively, especially from those of you who are energetically sensitive. And it is a very, very different energy from 2025. It is an energy of, like we said, beginnings, a 1 year collectively. And so there is a lot on offer in 2026, which we'll get to later on. There's a lot on offer for 2026, and there will be a lot of opportunities for you to choose who you are becoming in 2026 for this next 9-year cycle. And this time, should you choose to take this offer up, it is time to start really considering that question. And you don't have to know exactly what that looks like. Some of you will be able to answer that really quickly, and others of you will be like, I don't know who the fuck I'm becoming. I don't know. And allow yourself to not know while living in the possibilities. So when you are taking that action, when you are speaking your truth this month, it is all for setting the groundwork for this new energy coming in with this new year. That is starting to kind of put its feelers out there in November. And as we get into December, you're going to start, those of you who are energetically sensitive are going to start to feel it more and more and more until the new year comes, and it will be in full swing. So yes, take action. We're ramping up for the new year. But do so with restraint. If you are someone who likes to force, if you are someone who is in the habit of trying to make things work, well, you have probably learned this year. If you haven't learned already, you will learn that that doesn't work anymore. That way of being is over. So live in this restraint. Give yourself the time and space to pause. Give yourself the time and space to be still. Give yourself the time and space to allow that next right action to land without force. Give yourself permission for things to be easy. And easy doesn't mean that there aren't going to be challenges that crop up, and that life is, you are here on Earth School too. learn and to experience, and that includes challenges, but easy in the fact that things kind of flow even as you experience both the ups and downs of life. The more that you can surrender to this energy of restraint and allow things to naturally flow, to speak your truth, to be your most authentic self as it feels aligned for you, the more you are going to, you find that these energies of November flow more freely for you. You're going to start to feel a little bit more ease, and you will have a really, really beautiful foundation for this new year coming in. It's going to be here before you know it. So the foundation is going to start now. Whew. Oh, that seems to be about right. That seems to be about good for now. Oh, we are so excited to have had this time to connect with you. And we will see you in December. Sweet, sweet December. Much love. The Akashic Records are now closed. That was such a lovely message. I hope that you resonated with it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this in the replay on YouTube, I'd love to know in the comments how it landed for you. And with that, I will see you next month for December's update, the last one of the year. Time is just flying. Much love all. Bye-bye.